Tosend Applaus aus dem wundervollen Vereinigten Königreich, die noch schönere Vanessa Kisuule, meine Damen und Herren. Tosende Applaus!
Up until he said my name, I didn't know what was going on. That was really scary. Hello everybody, this is amazing. I don't have very long on stage, so I need to ask you a big favor. You need to smile for the picture. Selfie time! Oh my gosh, no. Oh, no. Because this is amazing, honestly. In England, you would never fill this entire stage with people on a Friday night to watch poetry. And this is just amazing. So I'm going to take a picture to show all of my friends back home. So everybody smile. Smile. Okay, one more. One more, and then homes will happen, I promise. Okay. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. Those of you who are very observant will have noticed that I am English. I'm very sorry about that. But I do a beautiful version of O Tannenbaum. And maybe you'll get that later. I don't know if you're lucky, maybe. But first of all, I'll do a poem for you. And this poem I like to do about my brothers who are a lot younger than me. They're 8 and 9. 8 und 9. And I am 24, so big gap. Does anybody have siblings, brothers and sisters who are a lot younger than them? Anybody in the audience? Okay, so you may know about the feelings of horror and fear and disgust that come with accepting these new beings into your family. So this is about that experience. I was determined not to like you. Shitbags. Weird, wailing, jelly-like little shitbags. I knew you would suck up time and space like parasites, disguised in matching pastel blue baby grows. I'd been an only child for 14 years. I was good at it. And no, I didn't get that much attention, but at least I didn't have to split the air around me into equal parts to share around. I only had my mother to fight with for power over the remote control. That was the life that I knew. I woke up to it sure as the single mattress beneath my back every morning, but then my mother remarried. A man I met a week before the wedding. My head had barely stopped spinning and you were already growing. They'd had sex. Actual sex. And I was shocked and horrified, the proof growing inside her stomach like a bloated question mark. I didn't know what to do, so I did nothing, told no one, and pretended it wasn't happening. The first my friends knew of it was a pram full of you that Mum paraded proudly through parents' evening. It took me a few months to unfold my arms and reshape them into a cradle of acceptance which you could fit into, but you did. Perfectly. And slowly I began to get it. See, your fingers were marvels, little silken fronds of chalk seaweed that gripped firm as iron. You smelt clean and new. I rested my nose in your neck, imagined it must be the scent of Nirvana on laundry day. It was then that I became your incidental sister. Damn it! You parasites. You sucked me in. But now you're far too heavy for me to carry, and you seem to grow taller by the hour, and you can recite your 8 times table, which, by the way, I still struggle with. But sometimes you'll wonder why people don't understand you. whether you speak a different strain of English. I remember now how strange and difficult it was. You are two black stones in a blanket of snow. The other kids will only have seen faces like yours on Oxfam adverts. Do not worry. You'll get used to it. And try not to boil with frustration when they tug at the coils of your hair and ask how it stands up on end like that. Remember, you'll say plenty of ignorant things in your lifetime too, and Mum may seem like a tower, taller and stronger than anything you could ever build with your Lego, but she folds like paper. And sometimes she even crumbles, but she'll only do it while you're asleep and dreaming of aeroplanes and space rockets. I bet she wishes she could escape sometimes too. Make her a cup of tea every now and then. No matter how hard we try, we will never understand the extent of her sacrifice. No one has invented a measuring device that can span the sheer width of it yet. And you're gonna struggle in being boys and men, but mostly human beings. But you have what I never did. You have each other, partners in crime and confidence. And playing catch is so much easier with one other person. Take it from someone who knows. Scrabble and chess and life aren't as fun to play on your own. And I'm in the middle of writing you a book of advice on the backs of envelopes and on bits of paper, off-white pearls of wisdom, if you will. But I don't say all this from a platform of self-assurance. Sometimes getting out of bed in the morning can feel like relearning how to walk and talk and trust. In many ways, I am still a newborn, just like you, only without the cool bits, the soft skin and pebble toes. But I want you to know that I am there all the time, though you may not know it. And I think of how you evolved from parasites to princes, and part of me wishes you could have stayed cradle-shaped forever. But I know you must be big and tall and fully formed to do all the small and awesome things that you were surely destined